Game one of winners bracket, pardon me, grand finals between Resin and Elysian Realm. You can see our bands there on the side from the two teams. Reminder, because it is grand finals and Resin came out of the winners bracket, they start with a 1-0 advantage in this best of 5. First to 3 wins. For the side of Resin, we've got a Daring, Ledge Heru, Venezia, Petro, Montana, and Kremlin. For the side of Elysian Realm, we have a Delny, a Ledshima, a Cab, a Ragnar, a Petro, a Legendary Venezia, Montana, and a Burgone. Initial thoughts. We haven't seen the Burgone a lot. Usually seeing Kremlins or Conquerors, so interested to see. You're going to have the advantage with bringing the Burgone if you have the speed boost and the main battery reload, so you can really use it to try to get some quick smacks on stuff. Double Petro versus triple Petro, because Petro wasn't banned, you're going to see a lot of them. The Venezia is balanced. 4 DDs for Elysian Realm, 3 for Resin. Shima balances. The Cabros Delny are for having that heavy-duty Russian DD with heals and advantages. I mean, if you look at the Delny has heal or smoke, and same for the Cabros. I'm expecting them to both be heal, but it could be possible. We'll check in a second. Then Montana Kremlin, we know the deal there. Delny is speed boosting. Let's take a look here as we go. Delny is running heal, and Khabarovsk is running heal. Yep, they're both running heals. They want to stay alive and go from there. And so as we go into this first game, initial thoughts as we look for deployment. You're going to see that Delny get up here, take that cap real quick. Ragnar positioning to stop something and be like that Daring. Petro's here and here. Montana going to chill around here. Shima Cab going to take that and then get out there wide. Burgone going to follow. Venezia going to follow. Venezia's going to end up out there in that area. Petro turning out already. Petro, they do spot the Delny, and we're going to go zoom in on that fight. We'll continue talking about their strats after that. But Quincy is spotted. Shots are in. Big hit on the first one. 3K and the Torp Rack break. Torp Rack's got 1,800 health left. He is running. He's going to get away, but shots are in. Those shots look good. Another hit for 5K. Does not look like there's going to be another salvo ray for him, but Quincy still has to use the DCP. And already down 5K. He's going to back up. Petro's not in position yet. Harugumo's going to move it up. Remember, this is because of the lack of Des Moines or Brisbane. Though I'm interested by the lack of Salem. Petro of Hinawai got smacked crossing this border. Would have had to have been by the Montana. Montana would have had the shot, smacked him right there. Meanwhile, the mid, the Daring of Mad Dog takes 8K. He is using the heal, but he's already down a third of his health. Triarch has taken nothing for it. Petro and Ragnar have used their radars, though. Shima at C is taking it, and so it'll be a brief lead for the side of Elysian Realm. But watch that health as well. That's a 90 to 100,000 health differential currently. Keep an eye on that to see how it grows. Or shrinks. Rin taking some damage there as well, down to 47.7 already. And so Delny spotted again. The Petro radar pops in, spots the Delny. Delny actually in real danger of going down here. He's going to have to retreat, and he's lost a Torp Tube. Quincy down to 5,000 health. Petro of Forced to Watch has radar in a second. It's coming back up. They have it. They're going to pop it, keep him spotted, and this might be a kill. Quincy's got to get out of here. He's gone. Fryce is going to grab first blood here with these shots from the Harrow, even with the heal coming in. Or, pardon me, it's going to be Peyton the Rockhider because of the heal coming in. But that's the first blood for the side of Resin. They managed to pick the Delny. They're going to now be able to push A and take A because the Petro is going to have to back off. And this Montana's just got to turn. Meanwhile, we look to the other side. You can see the Shima and the Cab there. Cab was spotted briefly. That's how he got hit. 7,000 off of him early on. And there he's spotted again. That downside I mean, you look at it, the fact that he's got an 8.7 detect versus a Shima having a 5.6, I mean, that cab is just going to be spotted all the time, and Peach is taking damage from Elgar and company. K-Bomb does take a shot, and because the Shima's been forced out, Professor Luger is taking advantage to take the C-cap right behind them. Venezia turns in, shots come in, only worth about 3k. But here comes the take on A. Now, points lead is about 70. It's going to start to shrink. That health is staying right at about 100k as well. And you can see the Petro starting to work on the Burgon. Burgon at 56k. He has 5 heals left. He's already used his speed boost and his reload booster. He'll have another speed boost here in a second. Watch to see how the damage comes on to him. The advantage of the French is it's going to be really hard if that Venezia, as you can see, the Venezia's got to hit behind the front onto the superstructure to get one. Cabby is going to see these torps. Looks like Burgon should be good for the dodge. Does Cabby slam the brakes in time? He's trying to, but it might be too late. Oh, is it too late? It's too late, and Cabby takes one of the Shima torps. Big hit there. Can't slam the brakes, especially that speed boost. If he's not running that speed boost, he probably avoids that. And that takes the Cabby down to 8,000 and maxes him at just around 16k. Venezia of Elysian Realm Nanase is also down to 29k. So let's, as we step in and we take a look here, it's a 2-to-1 cap advantage. You have the push for Elysian Realm up here. The problem is the Burgon is hurt a little bit. The Venezia is hurt, and the Cabby's been chunked bad. For the side of Resin, they're going to move down here. The Kremlin's going to engage the Montana. Petro's going to go in here and take mid-control. Haru daring move over this way. Resin is going to lose the lead here in a second, but remember, they're still sitting up significantly in health. It's up to 120,000 and in ships. And so this can be a big difference. Now, that hit on the daring's a really good hit. He's got to run. Mad Dog's in danger. If they get picked back, Elysian Realm's going to be feeling a lot better. Shots are coming in. Takes another chunk. He's popping that last heal. He does get out and gets dark. But the Ragnar could spot him. He's got to be very careful of that. Down to 6,000. Mad Dog has to retreat out. There's the radar, and it comes from the Petro, pardon me, actually. Tenshi with the radar, shots in. They get 1,000 off Mad Dog. Mad Dog running for the edge. It's a really nice reposition by Elysian Realm. 2,200. They're trying to get him. He's down to 1,600. He does not have DCP, remember. And he's on fire. He's gone. They use those 2 radars to get him, and that's a pick back for the side of Elysian Realm. They're still down 110,000, but they are now up 120 points and climbing. Burgon does take another chunk there. Kabarov stuck between C and D, but Resin's got to find the push. Venezia will dodge those torps. And so the push has got to come from over here, and you can see them setting it up. And the focus for right now for Resin is on the Petro of Rin. Rin has 24,000 health. He really can't heal much more than that, and he's only got 2 heals left. So damage on him is big right now. I expect to see Vifire and Fryce look to put damage on him. The Kabarov's going to start spamming out onto Vifire. Shots over, but they're not going to be able to hit. There's the torp dump. Time is still anybody's favor. Yes, there's a lead for the side of Elysian Realm, but 5.5 minutes is an eternity in WoWs. And so with him getting to smoke up, because the Petro has him spotted for 34 seconds, this is going to be a lot of damage coming in here onto him. Instant force of the fire is actually big, because the instant force of the DCP and the fact that he's now stuck on the island puts him in a real bad spot. They'll get the spotting on Fryce, and they'll open up on him. But he's also got to watch those torps. How much does he get on Fryce? Fryce takes 8,000. Rin trying to get it. He wants to take as much off of Fryce as he can. Fryce takes a big chunk. Shells are in. Torps are going to whiff, and Fryce might not be long for this world. The radar does go down, but he's down to 7,500. He's got to move forward. 6,000. 5,000, Rin at 9,000, and there's the spotting on the Haru as Fryce is trying to trade his life for the Petro. Fryce down to 50 health. He's going to get off one more salvo because of that, It should be enough, but that's a brutal trade to take a full health Haru to trade out a Petro. But that does open the door to B. Ragnar if Try is spotted. I expect more shots on him. He's going to try to get Dark. Forced to Watch having AP is not what you ideally want there. You want the HE salvos. He gets Dark. Does he take damage here? He does take another 2,000 right there. And now the push forward comes, and they're going to guess on where he is. Shots are going to just miss. Meanwhile, let's take a look at everything else. So, K-Bomb. Sitting 58,000. Burgone of HMS Perseus has healed up. He's used 2 of his 5 heals so far. He's back full. Eagle Lance looking at C, but he can't take it with that Venezia there until the Venezia is dead. Venezia in smoke for another 24 seconds, using his heal to get up to his max at 30k. We'll see. Meanwhile, Hungria and Peyton the Rockhider sitting here on the edge because of this Montana. And this Petro. Petro of Hinawai down to 40,000. And this is going to result in B being taken. Watch these shots. They happened once already. Does he have the line a second time as he slow pushes forward? He does not, because he gets far enough forward. He hits the speed up quick enough. They'll get the spotting there on the mid, but it's not going to be quick enough to do the reset because it's going to be too quick of a tick. And so for this group, Hungary is looking to try to kill Hinawai. Hinawai wants to make sure the Kremlin goes down. And so you can see that's why Hinawai is looking there, why Hungary is hitting the Petro. And so now the pushes start to come. Venezia is spotted. Watch for the shots on him here. 22,000. Doesn't have a ton of heals left. Down to 21,000. 2 minutes until an Elysian Realm victory in Game 1. Can they hold on? They're trying to disengage as much as they can. Meanwhile, over here, Kremlin continuing to be ticked down. And you can see Hungria backing up to get the angle. How much is he going to take here, though? Shots are in. Only 4k. How quick can he get that Montana down? Montana has heals, remember. And so you can see now the gun breaks attempted onto Hungria by Tenshi. Tenshi wants to get the gun breaks onto him because he wants to put him in a rough spot. And so Hungary continues to move forward. The Kremlin's stuck on the border. There is a ram out. Petro rams the Bourgogne. As that comes through, that buys a little bit of time. If you look here, you can see the loss. 60 versus 40. It gains them a 20 points back in favor of them. And it takes one of the battleships off the field. Shimakaze of Eagle Lance is going to back in here to the cap. They know it's coming, but right now this is really going to determine a lot of what happens. He does have 2 gun breaks on the Petro. Petro can't DCP him, by the way, so that is big. Trying to continue to break the guns, isn't getting the shots. Kremlin down to 33,000. Pops the second to last heal. Montana of Apex still in advantage. Here's the C-cap being taken. That will tick the time over, but if the Montana and Petro go down, it may not matter. Kremlin, 1 heal left, 15 seconds. Montana trying to get his guns on him. How soon is he ready? Shots are in. Big hit from Payne the Rockhider. Can it be returned? Shots are in. Major hit also. Both of them have heals coming back. Kremlin's heal is up and he pops it. And he's trying to get himself to a point where the Petro can't shoot him. But this is going to be down to the wire. Fire on the Kremlin. He does not have DCP up yet. Heal from the Montana comes. Kremlin's heal is almost done. They break both guns, and he can't DCP them. That is brutal. That is a 15-second long break. The Kremlin's going to have another set of shots ready, basically right for that. And look at the Montana of K-Bomb, landing the shots down the middle. And the Montana can only shoot back at him because he gets both gun breaks. That is some of the most blessed RNG I've ever seen. 6,000 left on the Montana. He's not going to get the ram in time. He's not going to get the heal. Do they get the kill? It is literally a 2-second difference. Fight over here as well. They see the shimma of Professor Luger. Petro Vifire in danger of getting torped. We're going to try to go big screen so you can see both. They left the Montana on 600 health. Does he get the ram off because of that? Here come the torps from Luger. They get the kill on the Montana. How much damage does he get? How much damage does Vifire get? He goes down. He doesn't get him. Shimma's still alive. But he's burning. And he's going to go down. That will be a kill, ladies and gentlemen. And Resin will be in the lead courtesy of that. They already have the points timer, but they're going to be in the lead because right there, there's the changeover. Now they desperately need a kill on the side of Elysian Realm to take this game. What a masterclass of a game from both teams. Petro's completely lost a gun. Oh, Hinawai. Second gun's completely gone. He's trying to get the other guns around and break Hungria's guns, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. And his other guns broke. Hungria is hitting those guns. And man, Resin has been blessed so much by gun breaks this game. It's part skill, part luck. And there goes the Petro, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it. Resin is going to be one game away from clinching the title of North American King of the Sea. As they close it out with an come-from-behind victory. They didn't panic, and they pulled it out. Elysian Realm had such a chance, but that double gun break.
We stand victorious.
That double gun break on the Montana is the most insane thing I've seen in KotS in a long time. That is the difference in that game, is that double gun break. It took the Montana's guns away. He was lost a set of shots because of that.